practicing magic in real life, in my head, all of these years, manifesting and building a relationship to the divine, watching for signs, finding my place between the heavens and the earth, grounding into form, this human form. They call this growing up. I call it growing down, which for me took quite a while. And now here I am in my witchy life, the life I give to myself, for I am the wild woodland witch. My name is Heather Lynn, and I'm a green witch, but I dabble in many different types of witchcraft. My main ingredients for practicing magic has always been my rune stones, plants and their energies, anything from the forest, and I rely heavily on intuitive magic. I'm not afraid to have next to nothing to practice magic with, being partially hedge as well as green. But this year I've been playing, and I wanted to share with you my latest, drum roll please, store-bought witchy haul. That's right, none of this is from the forest floor. And honestly, I wanted to share this video to highlight some of the great books that I found, items from fellow Instagram witches that I've spontaneously resonated with and made a purchase. Oh, and if you like my work, I'd love to have you subscribe, click the like, and join me over on Instagram. If you're like me, wild ones, you love to see shiny things and tools of the trade. So let's see some of these beautiful items and keep on watching. So the very first item I have to share is actually my newest tattoo, a crescent moon, and it's very special to me because of its symbolism, but also because the artist is my son, who is currently a tattoo apprentice, and I am just so proud of him, so I wanted to put this in here. And the next item is my new tourmaline smoky crystal, which is a necklace, and she is for protection. And I will put a link to any of these items that I have purchased, but some of the items may not be available. You'll have to check. Like this crystal is made locally and the artist doesn't ship, but how beautiful is she? And then for my tincture making, I got these two chunky quartz crystals, which I put on top of my apothecary jars as the medicine becomes. Next is my green witch medicine bag or wild harvesting bag that my husband actually got me for my birthday about 6 months ago. I'm an Aquarius. And yeah, so January was kind of a weird time to get her, but yeah, super amazing material to keep plants from wilting, but fair warning, she is made of leather and from this amazing crafter on Etsy, which I will link below. And next, if you saw my last video, which I will link above, I've been crafting wands and fairy houses. So I contacted another trusted and amazing green witch, my friend Lyra from Spiral Moon Herbcraft. And Lyra and I have been witchy fairy sisters for many years. In fact, we studied witchcraft together. It's how we met. So I wanted some special oils to anoint the wands and fairy houses, and this is what she sent me. I have to say, I just love her symbolism behind her packaging, and the spiral on everything just is awesome. She sent me Power Sigil. The sigil itself is made by Laura Tempest Zakroff. I hope I said that right, my dear. I will link all of this below. Then there's another oil, Ganesha, which we discussed for fairy houses. We discussed an oil appropriate for using on fairy houses, to use the houses in Spellwork as a doorway to work manifestation magic. She also sent me a Fae spell bottle pendant, and I just wanted to say thank you, my sweet lady. I can feel the magic coming off this pendant, and I love how tiny and sweet she is. It is so special to have your medicine in my life, my dear. And I can't forget about the Rose Tulsi Yarrow Mist, which I've had for probably about 6 months now, and I use it nonstop in so many different ways. Yes, even for anointing. And here we go on to some other faves. This calendar book is amazing. It's by a company called Magick of I. I found them on Instagram, and I love astrology. I dabble. But this little lady, she gives you all the goods. Let's just take a moment to take in her glory. I also got a new plant magic spell book because I just love this woman's style, and while I will never practice a spell verbatim, it's just not in me. I've tried. These ideas are creative and so well thought out, and so I had to share her. Her name is Ali Sands. She's the author, and yeah, I'm just kind of gaga over her work. Oh, and speaking of books, Lyra lent me Moon Magic by Diane Alquist, and while it's truly the basics, the author has such a unique perspective, and it was very easy to take it all in with her style of writing. So I do want to recommend this one. Okay, if you're a witch, wild ones, or if you're not, you're probably in love with oracle decks. I mean, they're just so fun. We all have our faves, but this handmade deck by Kat Ryalls, I hope I said her name right, is so incredibly beautiful. 63 handmade cards, and they can come in either a bag or a tin, large or already cut. Just marvel with me. Oh, and I recently have been making my own deodorant or experimenting. Super inspired by Terry over at Danu's Irish Herb Garden. Saw one of her great videos, and I've been, experimenting. But I also found this great company, Fat and the Moon. It's really the best herbal cream I've ever come across. Ironically, the company is from Grass Valley, California, and it's where my twin boys were born. So I just love a little memory magic moment, and I had to pick this one up. And I had to show you some lovely items from Witch of Dusk. Also on Instagram, I now live in this tank top, literally. And I really need to get more. It's the fabric and of course the words, but also I got this amazing tapestry from her. I've always wanted one, but they've always been so pricey, but not anymore. Okay, so hey, while we all love magical things, I just wanted to remind us that things can be tools to open up our way into ourselves. And you know what's in there, wild ones? You, in all your beauty and all your magic. And sure, we don't need things to find our source of our magic, but it can be fun. And a little fun now and again is what life's all about. While I wouldn't recommend we all run out and buy tons of witchy things just because, I did want to playfully remind us that it's okay to do what works for you and find your own balance. For me, I'm back to the forest for collecting for probably some time now. So thanks for joining me today, wild ones, and blessings to you and your magic. And as always, come and find me again, my loves. Winter, look what we found. We found a fairy wing. Look, it went. So beautiful.